The Jags are playing really, really well. This is the best I've seen Trevor Lawrence play, and I've seen every game he's played. Obviously, he is playing at an ungodly level, MVP level. If he played like this the whole year, he would be the MVP without question. Josh Allen if you're a Jags fan, he's just scare the hell out of you. I mean, the Patriots game, they're down 21-0 at half. And then the next thing you know, Josh Allen goes nuts. That's a real possibility at any moment in that game on Sunday. That being said, I like the fact the game's being played in Jacksonville. There's a little bit of a home. I think it's going to be a field goal game either way.
Oh, I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
And and if we're going to do that, I think I got to give it to Cam Little because that could be a 60. Like they will
be
not
a 70-yarder.
Yeah, they will not hesitate to have him run out there and kick a 62, 63-yard field goal at any point in this game. It's just not, I mean, not at all. And clearly they'll let him try 65, 66, 60, whatever. I mean, I think that probably is going to end up being the difference. Because I do think in the playoff games, you just generally don't see blowouts. So I would probably take the Jags by maybe 2 or 3, 1, 2 or 3 points, but it's not with a 100% certainty by any stretch.
The chat, what is it? Predictions chat.
Hey man,
That's
give the people what they want.
It's a beautiful answer, Matt. What do you got for us?
Well, let me tuck my nuts before I give this prediction on this episode of this beautiful podcast, and just say that I think the Bills are in a spot where they're attempting to do something they've not done under Sean McDermott, and that is win on the road in the playoffs. And that's a thing. Like, that is something that you have to overcome against a really good team. Like, I go back to the Jacksonville Jaguars game in 2017, different team. Tyrod Taylor was the quarterback. It almost feels like a different era, right? But, you go on the road and you play a pretty good tight game and you don't get it done. The next 2 years later, you have Josh Allen now in his early days, Mitch Morse on that team. You go on the road and you're up 16-0 on the Houston Texans. It feels like, how could you lose this game? And it somehow ends up being on the losing end of things. And obviously we know of all the disasters in Arrowhead over the years. With all that said, I think the Bills are elite coming off of the bye. And this is kind of like a weird kind of bye. But what I have heard is that the Jags were a 46% chance of being the Bills' opponent going into this week. So I'm pretty sure the advanced scouts have been on this game going back to coming off the Eagles game. And they do a great job of game planning when they have that kind of time. And the other thing, too, that really gives me confidence the Bills can win on the road is what they did against that Philadelphia run game. Like, Jalen Hurts was kept in check. Saquon Barkley ran for 68 yards. Like, this isn't necessarily the run defense that we've been talking about for the majority of the season. They have found some answers on the defensive line, second and third level. Shaq Thompson is very likely going to play. This has been a completely different defense when he's on the field.
I 100% agree.
I think in the end, I'm probably going to go Josh Allen over Trevor Lawrence. But if you sold me on the Jags winning this game, I would probably believe whatever tale you told. I'm going to go 33-27.
And he gave us a score. I will give a prediction. I will give a prediction. My prediction is the road to the AFC's, whoever represents the AFC in Santa Clara goes through Everbank Stadium Sunday, 1:00 Eastern time, because these two teams have it going on. It's going to be a bloodbath in the most beautiful way, boys. It's playoff football, like you guys said. Tuck your nuts. It is not. We could have had this conversation for an hour and 14 minutes at this point, talking about all this stuff, analytics, breaking down a beautiful thing. Who knows? Because it's playoff football, baby, and that's what we line up for. And two juggernauts are going at it. This is Monday Mornings with Mitch. We are joined by Michael DeRocco, D-Rock, Father D-Rock, and Matt Perino. God bless you, fellas, and God bless you, the listeners, as much as I was blasting the chat for those questions. Those were beautiful questions, and please join us next time. We love you guys, and we look forward to doing this again in the future. Thank you, fellas.
Thanks, boys.
And there's nothing I can do about it now.